You're listening to Haunted Hour, real ghost stories from real people.
Welcome to Haunted Hour.
What's up with the sunglasses, bro?
It's very bright here.
I saw you running out of the studio.
Don't tell people lah. Alamak, malu sih.
Yeah, and then I was wondering what the hell is happening. And then you come back in with your sunglasses.
Very shining today.
You have sore eyes or something that you want to tell us about?
No lah, I see my eyes nothing. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Does this look scary to you?
Bro, you look scary with or without your sunglasses, man.
Well, it's Friday night, man. Let's enjoy our Friday night. Well, I'm your host, Indra Sahib.
And I'm your host, Noel Boyd.
Welcome to Haunted Hour.
Your Fridays are never, ever, ever the same, man.
Yeah. Man, Friday is all about fun, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Yeah, I look forward to my
Don't be
Fridays
so dull,
now.
right? Friday is all about fun. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, everyone. All the viewers out there who are tuning in live. Thank you for tuning in to Haunted Hour. And please do not forget to like and share this podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, because we need your help to get a word out, right? So if you like and you share, that is going to be on your wall. Yeah, and when it's on your wall, then everybody sees, and then people get to know about this fabulous show called Haunted Hour Live.
And people get to know about these two fabulous dudes.
Exactly.
Crazy dudes.
Hey, we already have someone that has bought the Buy Me a Coffee.
Wow.
Yeah.
I forget to promote the... Okay, never mind. Thank you so much. Who?
But I'm apprehensive to read this out.
Please.
Yeah, because it only mentions one person.
Which is you.
Yeah.
Please. I'm okay with that, actually. I have no... Man, for all the viewers out there, I have no inferiority complex here, okay? Nothing.
Okay. It's by Leah. Leah says, Noel is a real funny guy.
Yeah.
Really. I can't
Funny
lie.
guy, my dude.
But I am though. I just want you to know that. So Leah's bought us a
Thank
coffee.
you, Leah. Thank you, Leah.
What's the
kind of
link?
you.
You
Okay.
Gonna point to the link.
Yep. We have a link, right, at our podcast live here. Wait, sorry.
Yes. Do it. You just point to the top. That's it.
Wait.
Oh. Why, yeah?
I have to check. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
this coffee is strong.
Everything is strong for you, bro. Luckily, it's not whiskey or what.
Oh, that's a different animal. I'll be so happy.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have the link here, right?
Mm.
I think the link will pop up on our live video. But okay, regardless, for those who are tuning in and support our live Haunted Hour podcast week in, week out, and you want to show your appreciation, please, right, log into www.buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV. Which I say right, WWE.
Yeah, man. I saw a little bit of the Macho Man Randy Savage in that
You guys
promo.
really support our content week in, week out. Please do not forget to buy us coffee.
Wow.
Okay, wait.
What the hell is going on, man?
Okay. A lot of okay, by the way, I forget to charge my laptop. So we don't want to. Suddenly my laptop prom me. Okay, your battery is running low.
Yeah. I just want to remind you guys,
Yep.
we are not amateurs. We've been doing this for a while, but
We tend to have fun and we forget about the setup sometimes.
yeah, shit like that happens, right? Once in a while.
Yeah.
A little later on in the show, right? We always do this Q&A. If you guys got any questions that you want to ask, we will tell you when, and then you ask later on in the show. Okay?
Yeah. And do not forget, right, to actually ask any questions regarding about our terrifying trivia or real or fake.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you guys think the video is real or fake,
Yeah.
let us know in the comments, right? I can't see the comments on the show. The only person that can, unfortunately,
Yeah.
is that man over there. Because he's given me a screen where I can just look at the two of us. That's it.
No, you can view from the live video also. You just have to go live.
Right.
You just have to open your Facebook from your laptop.
I know. I'm not stupid.
Sometimes you do show signs of that.
Because
I don't want to.
only because I have to
Yeah.
stoop down to your level.
Hey,
because no, bro, no.
Ah, you see my head
I
shaking
just
already.
want you to feel normal.
Okay, let's get on to the show, man.
Yes.
Okay, what's in store for us today or tonight, Noel?
Oh, tonight we got this fabulous lady, and I know she's watching now, but I'm gonna call her later.
Yep.
Her name is Vanessa Teo,
Ooh.
and she's gonna tell us about her paranormal encounters when she's traveling. So one of them is very close to Singapore because it's in Johor Bahru,
Okay.
right? And I know a lot of Singaporeans have not been able to go to Johor
Now lah.
because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But when we do go, then maybe we can be a little extra careful if
Yeah.
you're afraid of ghosts. Like for me, because I know,
You're immune already.
yeah, like I will know which resort she's talking about, and then I would want to go, and then I'll bring my wife.
Oh, that's a very sadistic approach, yeah.
No. So I okay, we went on a trip.
Okay.
My wife and I, we went to this resort in Batam. I cannot
Mention
say-
the resort, right? Yeah.
Maybe I can. I don't know. Okay.
Never mind, it's okay.
I kind of knew that there was a backstory to this place because I know I've been there so many times. So when I did go with Gabby,
Okay.
and so we get to this resort, and then we go out, have drinks and all, and then I said to her this: there are ghosts here. So I warned her.
Yeah.
I gave her like ample warning,
Yeah.
and then we had a lot to drink, and then we went out to have dinner. We came back, we drank some more. So naturally, for me, when I drink a lot, I just sleep.
You
But-
will tend to forget about things,
Yeah. No, I mean, I know that they're there,
Yeah.
but they kind of kept Gabby occupied
Throughout the whole night.
throughout the whole night. And then she woke up with a fever.
Oh man.
Yeah, she woke up with a fever. And then we couldn't come back.
She would definitely blame you for that.
Of
man.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just sharing like a little bit of like holiday stuff. And then for the start of season 2, I interviewed Gabby, and then she told like the viewers about her experiences in Germany.
Yeah, her trip to Europe, right?
Yeah. So if you guys have not heard that yet, what the hell, man? Go listen to it on Spotify or Apple Music, because you can't say you're fans if you don't follow every episode.
Yeah,
so
man.
if you can, just listen to it, because her experience in Germany is just mind blowing.
It's surreal, huh?
Yes, sir. Surreal, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I cannot be serious with you.
Yeah.
When you have your shades on, like
No,
when
tonight is just about grooving, man.
I should have brought my Afro wig along.
Man, it's Friday night. We just want to have fun here, okay? Man, this is how we are on every Friday. And it's good. It's a good session.
It's a
good session, huh?
Hey, somebody just bought us 2 coffees.
Hey, thank you, man. A girl.
It's Madeline. So
thank
it's a
you.
lady. Madeline bought us 2 coffees. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madeline. Thank you.
Yeah, Madeline, I think it's the first time I've seen your name pop up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And thank you for the coffees.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
So nice. So nice of people,
Yeah.
buying us coffee. Thank
Exactly,
you so much.
man.
Really appreciate. Maybe just now when I like scolded them to buy coffee, that's why they have the urgency to buy coffee, is it?
You can take the credit for this, bro.
No.
Credit is yours for you to take.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Stevie Wonder, what is going to happen next?
Okay, let's go for terrifying trivia.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I've been to this place not too long ago. I think maybe about a week and a half ago. It's called the Neo Tu Estate. So in Lim Chu Kang, there was a small public housing area known as the New Tew Estate. The entire area was en bloc in 2002, with the residents relocated to Jurong West. Now, the vacated estate then became known as a FIBWA. Now, FIBWA stands for Fighting in Built-Up Areas, and it was meant just for the Singapore Armed Forces. That's the SAF. Now, let's backtrack just a little bit, okay? So, Neo Tew Estate was around from 1983. Sorry, this is the man. The man was born in 1983, and he passed away in 1975. And he had an estate and road named after him, and he was a pioneer in the development of Lim Chu Kang. He was heavily involved in developing roads and setting up schools, power stations, and also clinics in the area. He was also responsible for setting up the first mini-mart called the Nan He Mini-Mart at the Nan He village, Lim Chu Kang, and he supplied daily necessities to families of the farmers and also fishermen in the vicinity. Neo Tew also established a school named Ki Hua in order to provide lower and upper primary education for the children, and for his effort and contributions, Neo Tew received the Order of the British Empire from the colonial government. I think that's so awesome.
Wow.
Now, in World War II, Neo Tew mobilized his fellow people to assist the British in the defense of Lim Chu Kang and Kranji. Now, if you know a little bit about the Battle of Kranji, right, that's where it was really intense. Thousands, or if not hundreds, of troops died during this battle. Now, sadly, 35 members of his family, including a 2-month-old baby, were massacred by the Japanese in 1942.
Oh. Wow.
So this estate was built in 1979 after the fall of Singapore, and there are three-story flats in the estate, numbered 3 to 5. The abandoned flats are accompanied by a wet market and a playground. Lacking maintenance, the flats are left with dirty walls, with paint peeling off and rusty windows. Now, Neo Tew is home to one of the oldest playgrounds in Singapore, and it looks really ordinary, but I think we got one of the photos that we showed, not this one, but the other one, where it's got an arc-shaped concrete structure that was used by kids as a platform, and that's where all the children used to play. The estate is rumored to be haunted by a number of ghosts. Thrill seekers may meet hundreds of ghost soldiers from World War II that still roam the long and dusty Neo Tew Road, and even residents that passed on while living there.
Wow.
Now, personally, GFS has heard stories from people that claim to have the third eye, and they have seen the marketplace packed with residents. It's as though these ghostly residents of Neo Tew are still living in the past. But with this photo that we're showing you right now, we would like to advise everyone to not visit this old estate because it is in a restricted area.
It's a protected area.
Offenders will be prosecuted. Yeah, that's so important to take note.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there for a MINDEF project, right? So it had nothing to do with ghosts, but then we were there for work. So if you're going to step into the place and you don't have the paperwork and all, then you're going to get into a lot of trouble.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I think no one want to go there actually, bro. It's very secluded, no, there.
Yeah, but it's one of the areas where paranormal activity is really high.
Yeah, correct.
Right. So there is an area where all the school camps are held. Right. And that's where the main battle of Kranji started.
Wow.
So if you get to the area, then, when you drive in, there are no street lights and all, it's pitch darkness. You will experience a lot of stuff. I personally know of people that have seen images of old Singapore just driving through this area. Yeah.
And one thing that fascinates me, of all developments, like housing developments that they actually built up back in the heydays, right?
Yeah.
They actually choose that place, that very secluded place. It's right in the middle of a jungle, bro.
Yeah.
Right. If you notice, when besides Neo Teo, right? There's when going along the roads towards Neo Teo,
Yeah.
there's no other estates available.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think this was just a way to trial this out. Maybe there
Yeah,
are
maybe.
plans to develop the area where there be more housing and all, but because it's in that part of Singapore where it's kind of secluded,
Yeah, correct.
yeah, maybe they should have started building on the other end. I don't know, man, but
Yeah.
I know that this estate itself was short-lived. Yeah, and then they moved everybody else out to maybe I think Jurong West. Yeah.
Do you think that one of the factor that place closed down is due to the reason of a lot of ghost sighting and paranormal activities there?
Maybe. I mean the area itself, right? That road,
Invites, right?
yeah, just that road itself is just heavily haunted.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and then you have so much. Like right now, you have all these heavy vehicles going in and out. Yeah, it's just like, to me, it feels like there's maybe an accident waiting to happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking stuff.
And man, for those who have never been there, right? The road, is a one lane road, right?
Yeah.
Each on both sides, and that road itself, right, is very creepy at night. Very very creepy. I have done my 24 click road march there, and it's no joke, man. Even with a lot of buddies around me, right? Still, you feel the eerie feeling there.
Yeah.
It's a terrible feeling if you're walking there alone, man.
Yeah. but kind of is like old Singapore, no?
Yeah,
Like, you get transported back because we don't have a lot of roads like that here.
True.
All our roads are very well done.
Yeah.
It's well lit.
They have expanded it to quite a reasonable form of roads for road users lah.
Yeah. And this one just
man.
it makes you think you're in Malaysia.
Correct. And
Right?
even though
I don't mean to be rude, but yeah.
no, even though with all the floodlights nearby, right? Still, you will see the road is very very dim and very man. From far, it looks so dark. Like you don't want to enter that alley.
Yeah.
Scary, bro.
I'll give this as example, right? You can be in the most well lit room in Singapore or anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But if you have got negative forces in that room, and then it becomes darker. Like no matter how bright your lights are,
Yeah, I agree.
it will just become darker. And I feel that is exactly what this road, right? This Neo Teo road is exactly about.
Man, for our viewers who are viewing right now, if you do have any experience from this Neo Teo or whatever, right? Please do share.
Neo Teo.
Oh, Neo Teo, sorry. Neo Teo. Sorry, I pronounced wrong. I pronounced it wrongly, right? But for those, right, who have experience, please do share on the comment section below.
Yeah, we'll love to hear from you. So from one road in Singapore, we're going to go to another road.
Yeah.
This is somewhere else in the world where I personally feel that an angel has saved a young lady from death. So we don't know whether she was thinking about something else when she crossed the road or she wanted to end her life. But the fact is, there was something that saved her. We're going to watch the video now.
Let's go.
Here we go. Okay, we got the wrong video. Okay, so now we have got this girl that's crossing the road, and then boom, she appears on the other side.
Wow.
And so the driver steps out. He's wondering what is happening. Yeah, so you see that, right? That's in slow motion.
Yeah.
You see this person, this angel, whatever it is, just steps out.
That's fast, bro.
Yeah. Zips across the road, gets this person to safety. Yeah.
Wow.
What do you guys think? Real or fake?
Wow.
What do you think, Indra?
By the way, just now you sent me a file with 2 videos, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You export
Okay.
out 2 videos.
Okay. I will not admit it's my mistake till I see this file. But yeah. For now, I
Do you concur? Do you concur? Okay, all right. But okay, relating to the video, right?
Yeah.
For me personally, I think it's fake because it's very hard to say from this angle, right? Whether it's a true spirit that is helping her or a human being that is helping her. Okay. And looking at the video itself, I think it's edited. What's your take on that?
Man, like a big part of me wants to believe that it's real because, it'd be so nice to know that.
To have superheroes around?
Yeah, superheroes, to have angels around, that are helping us humans when we are at the most vulnerable state. Yeah. So, I don't know. I want, like, no matter what, I want to believe that it's real, so I would say it's real.
Yeah, correct. I mean, everyone have that kind of fantasy or dream of having life encounters with a real superhero, right? Or even an angel, right? That help them along the way. But looking at this video, for me, it's hard for me to say that.
Yeah. Remember we had this guest on the show, and then she was talking about angels, and then she was saying that I had two angels. With me, So I would wish that, if I was ever in that situation, like one of these two angels would just come by and save me. Yeah.
But I know angels do exist, but whether they can come in a human form, that's a different story, right? That's another factor that we need to discuss on.
Yeah.
Because again, probably this video might have some lights on that we can discuss about angels being the one that helped this lady. Yeah, but it's, for me, I think it's still a video where it's hard for you to tell. It's very hard for you to tell. Even you slow mo, it's not like if I show it again, right? There's a slow motion part here.
Yeah. And then angel whatever runs away.
And that is so surreal, man.
Yeah.
It's as if like you are in a movies,
I know, but this is better than the movies, no?
Yeah, correct.
Do you believe in miracles?
I do. Man, miracles can happen.
Yeah.
We've given any circumstances, man. But the thing is, not to pinpoint anymore about the video, but yeah.
Okay. You want to read out what the comments say? Do people say it's real? Is it fake?
Okay, from Melanie Teo.
Yeah, she's from Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, Melanie Teo mentioned here. She said real. Melanie Teo said real. Then Steph Sim, the man rushed to save the girl. Is it a man or an angel? It's very hard to tell.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, Melanie Teo elaborate further. A form of energy could be angel. A form of energy could be angel.
Yeah.
That means what? Trying to say that the kinetic movement of the guy is reflecting that he has the energy of an angel?
Yeah. Could be, right. If ghosts and demons can manifest and create energy.
Yeah.
Then angels can do it as well, right? I don't see why they can't, because they should be of a higher power.
Yeah, correct. They do have that kind of ability, right?
Yeah.
To maneuver themselves. Correct. I agree with you, Noel. Okay. Sometimes I just like to pull Noel's leg.
Why do you pull something else, bro?
Okay, Steph Sim comment about my sunglasses. She said, why Indra wear sunglasses tonight? Too bright you want to know why not? You have to see behind the scenes of our GFS. Or maybe behind the scenes of our haunted hour.
Okay. Any more real or fake?
Real or fake? Okay. Let me take a look at the comments. Okay. One more comment for me to read out. Okay.
Okay.
From Christopher Headache.
Hey, Christopher.
Yeah, bro, you wear the shades looking like Joe Kodok of the Pisang Tanduk.
I have no idea.
Joe Kodok, yeah. But Pisang Tanduk, I know it's a kind of a banana lah.
Mhm.
Okay, Anthony Ho.
Yeah,
Anthony Ho. I think it's DC hero, The Flash. Do you think so?
Yeah, it could be, man. Maybe the Flash is based out of like, incidents like this, because it's not the only video that you can find on YouTube, right? Which is where everybody goes to watch the videos. It's
Yeah.
not the only one that's around. There's so many.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Man, people have, okay, this is just a discussion. People have the wrong perception about superheroes.
Mhm.
What they see in Hollywood is probably doesn't reflect accurately in our daily lives.
Yeah.
Superheroes can come in many forms, right?
Yeah.
Man, in angelic form,
Mhm.
in a human form, or in fact, 100% real human
Yeah.
that can come and save your life.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is what the lovely folks of the SCDF are.
and the frontliners like the doctors, the nurses,
Yeah.
Man, they are dealing with lives every day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I agree. What if, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we've been talking about angels.
Hmm.
Let's spin this the other way.
Let's go.
What if the whatever we saw is a time traveler?
Wow.
They knew exactly at what point
Yeah.
in time that accident was going to happen. Went back in time to save this person in order to alter this person's life.
Wow, that would be very interesting, sir, bro.
Yeah,
Time traveler.
maybe. I just thought of it.
What he traveled through the quantum realm?
Maybe.
Yeah, man.
I mean, there's so many things we don't know, right?
Yeah,
like
true.
we are only told certain things in life,
Yeah.
right? And then everything else becomes a guess. Then we watch movies. Oh, maybe this happens.
Yeah.
Like Back to the Future. How?
Back to the Future is not an accurate approach to understand time itself. You see,
Yeah, but it's one example, right? Like
one example that
the
we can relate to.
director had this idea. Let's
Yeah.
do this. Maybe it does exist, and then you look at there's so many photos now, right?
Yeah.
Of the only one coming to mind is like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yeah, because there's a very old photo
Okay.
that was taken like I don't know how many years ago.
Donkey years ago.
Yeah.
lah.
But there was a dude that looks exactly like Jay-Z, and then he was in that photo. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then there's another photo that's gone viral of a lady using something that looked like a mobile
Cell phone. Yeah, cell phone. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
In the 60s.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
in the 60s,
When
yeah.
it didn't exist. And then so there's all those arguments. So maybe what we just saw was a time traveler. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Maybe,
Maybe, baby.
Maybe, baby, you are the baby. Well, any more comments? Wait, let me see.
Any more?
Okay. We have a comment here. I think it's fake because the angel may be able to teleport fast, but the human may not be able to do so. During the teleportation, you should be able to see the lady throughout and not at the end. Okay, yeah, but maybe due to the motion, right?
Yeah, because it's really quick.
Yeah, the camera cannot capture the physical form of the lady and the angel moving, right?
Yeah.
Because it's so fast.
Yeah, because most street cameras can only capture like don't know how many frames per second.
Correct.
Right.
And at the same time, if you notice that guy, he's moving at the speed of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fast, bro. So when light pass through, you cannot see, you cannot gauge. You can only calculate the speed of light, but you can't really see in a physical form.
Yeah. That's true.
But this is just a theory, No, see, I'm trying to like put a judgment here. It's just a theory that for us to discuss here.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a few more.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. help me say hi to Noel. I met him once in WWE live event in
Who?
SG. Ping.
And who's this?
LP.
LPLP.
Yeah.
Who's LPLP? Anyway, hello LPLP.
Yeah, man.
WWE rocks, man.
Yeah. By the way, just now I do a feature of WWE just now.
Oh yes, you did. The
yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, I mean, the conclusion is from this video, we can say that not everyone would say it's real,
Mm-hmm.
right? And not everyone would say it's fake.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like in between.
yeah. It's I think it's a 50-50.
And again, like you said just now, is so relevant that we aspire to encounter superheroes in our daily lives
Yeah,
and angels, you know.
yeah. But I think if we look hard enough, we would realize that there are superheroes everywhere. It doesn't have to be Batman. It doesn't have to be the Iron Man.
Superman.
It's the people around us. It could be our parents. It could be the people in uniform. You know, we're just surrounded by them. We just gotta open our eyes, our ears, and our hearts. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Amazing.
For the first time, you said I'm correct. This is a good day.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else, bro? Before we move on to our segment with Vanessa Teo.
Okay. Yep.
Yes.
I think that's about it.
Oh, that's about it.
Sorry, I'm quite occupied with trying to connect the call.
Okay.
So are you ready, Noel?
No. Of course I'm ready, man. I've been looking forward to speaking to Vanessa for the entire week.
Yeah, man. You are born ready, yeah? I hope you are born ready, Noel.
Of course, man. I was born at Toa Payoh Hospital. I was born ready to face
Yep. So
a lot of problems in life. Yeah, here we go.
So
Vanessa Teo.
So we are going to introduce our lovely guest for tonight, Vanessa Teo. Hello, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hi, what's up, Hantu Brothers?
Yeah, Hantu Brothers.
How's your Friday?
Good so far. So I'm starting with the show.
Wow, thank
Look
you.
forward
Ah,
to the
nice.
weekend.
So you didn't do anything for the entire week?
It's just like so busy with numerous projects.
Okay, what kind of projects are you working on?
Because I'm working as a growth and innovation consultant. So just like providing business strategies to multinational corporations. Yeah.
So how can you advise us, Haunted Hour Live? Like, what advice can you give us?
To keep up your coolness.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
Thank
something we
you.
can do.
Wow,
That's
thank
something
you.
we can do.
Wow.
Okay, when you were a lot younger, you aspired to be a paranormal investigator, am I right?
Yeah. Strange, right?
Yeah. No, not really strange. I mean,
It's a good occupation to get into, right?
yeah. Like I didn't aspire to
common
be one, but you did. And what changed?
It's like, I think it's because it was all started with back in my old house in Marine Terrace.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 10 to 11 years old, so that was my first encounter with the paranormal in my house.
Okay.
So just to give you some context first, so I always have my bedroom door open about like a third closed only, so 3/4 open, and then right outside my bedroom was the dining room area, right?
Yeah.
And then we will always have this like small light switched on the outside near the dining room area in case like my brother and I needed to use the bathroom. So we don't have any curtains at the windows outside, so there's like natural light from the moonlight, right, shining into the house. And just for your information, my brother's room is right beside mine, so it's closer to the windows outside. So how it started was that I was lying on my bed, and then I couldn't sleep, and then everyone else in my family were in their own bedrooms, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like somewhat tossing and turning. And at one point, when I turned and faced my bedroom door, I saw a very short, completely dark figure just run across right outside my bedroom door. And it was like almost the height of a toddler. And it was very clear that it had like a human figure with like head, the body, you can see the limbs. It's just that its entire, form was just black. You can't see any other color. And it's not really possible from my angle because I always try to think rationally. Because there's light, from the outside and, from the windows, from the light near the dining room. So basically, even if a normal human being walk across or something, right, you can see like facial features or just any other color, but it's completely black.
That's strange,
just,
yeah?
like, so my mind just like froze, because I tried to register what I just saw.
Yeah.
Then I was like scared it will come inside my room, because maybe it might realize, my bedroom door wasn't closed, or maybe you can feel that I'm seeing it, I can see it.
Do you think by seeing it, right? Do you think by witnessing it just get your paranoia to the next level?
Yeah, because it happened when you least expect it. And
it happened, right?
You can see it so clearly and you didn't expect that and it was my first encounter as well.
In this period of time, okay, when you saw this, did your family lose money in any way? Like, did anybody report like, they lost like dollars or
stolen money?
Well, if they lost like a few, like $2, $1, we wouldn't know.
Because we don't really count that.
Nothing, correct. But nothing big in the house was lost at the time. Not that I can remember of. If not, someone would have said something.
Yeah, because it sounds like a
what do you
toyo.
mean? Okay, you're referring to toyo.
Yeah. Because toyos are basically child ghosts.
Small figure.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of color to them. Like, from what I've been hearing, it's always very dark in color. Yeah. So it sounds like a toyo. Are you still staying at this house?
No more.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was when I was 10 to 11 years old.
Okay.
So yeah, now I already, after that I moved overseas. I left Singapore.
Okay, because I was going to ask whether you can do a experiment. Because there's this thing I like doing with people when they tell me there's a toyo at home. I would tell them to put long beans under like their bed or under the sofa.
Oh, it helps, bro.
Yeah, so you take you line them up in straight rows and then you take a photo. And then if you have a toyo at home, like the next day, these long beans will be messed up because they love playing with long beans. Yeah, so it's like a toy that the bomo would use when he has them. And then when they go out to houses and all, then they get distracted.
I see.
Yeah. But
wow, that would be scary.
Yeah, but you mentioned you're not in Singapore now.
I came back. So I was overseas for about 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you live now?
I live in Singapore, Marina Bay area.
Oh, wow. Fancy?
If there's any ghost stories, I would love to hear it as well.
I know some stories though, but it's not about ghosts. You don't live by the seal, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
Further.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, is there any ghost story around there?
No, it's just I know the story of this dude that he lives on one of the higher floors, right?
Okay.
So it's apartments owned by the MBS.
Yeah.
And he's not old. Maybe he's about 21 years old.
Oh, okay.
And he's so unhappy about his parents wanting him to study overseas that anyway, this guy, he lives in a penthouse.
Wow.
All by himself. That the parents are overseas and he's
Rich
so
dude,
unhappy. So he's a rich kid. And what he does is that he climbs down.
Okay.
And he ends up in people's balconies. Only with the purpose that he wants to be arrested.
Oh, nothing better to do.
And then he steals as well. So if you can just imagine a rich kid living in a freaking penthouse that goes into people's apartments to steal stuff, only with the objective to being caught, so that the parents cannot send him to do this
Whatever.
degree or whatever that he doesn't want to do.
Trying to
And-
rebel lah.
Yeah. And here we are. We got problems, and then this guy, got all the money in the world, but then he's acting out like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Vanessa, you've had like 6 incidents so far. And the thing that blows my mind is that these 6 incidents that you have had all contains like the basic fundamentals that that I use when people tell me about their paranormal encounters. So it's touch, it is sight, it is sound. You have had all of them. Am I right?
And strange. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, strangely, it's I'm not like others who are more gifted. It's just it comes when it least expected.
Yeah, I feel that if you were to focus on these things, right, then it will come. You get what I mean? Because right now it's like a gift, and if you were to focus on this gift and you work on it, then everything becomes a lot clearer. Yeah, that's my take on it, because it's going to be a progressive thing.
But I
You
think
know?
for every given ability, right, you have to nurture it first.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, harvesting the gift is one thing, man. But to nurture it is a process. It's a long. It takes years, man, to process that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the viewers and the listeners, where if you're listening to this another day, you will have no idea what I'm talking about. So Vanessa's gonna help guide us along. You had another encounter that involved a wind chime, and this was during the 7th lunar month. Can you tell us a bit more about this?
Yeah, I don't know if it's related to something paranormal, but my incident was that I was at that time the same age. I was 10 to 11 years old. About the time when my grandmother passed away. So I came across this really beautiful, wind chime. Just reminded me of like the ocean with all the mesmerizing blue color and dolphins, right? So I actually bought it and then hung it up on my bedroom window at the same house, Marine Terrace house. And then within that same day after I hung it up, and still within that 7 days after my grandmother passed away, my parents actually received a call that something happened to my aunt, who was just completely healthy, right? She had just fainted, and then when she woke up, one of the eye pupils, that part of the eye that has like color in it, went to the side and then stayed that way permanently. Yeah, so when my mom went into my room to tell me about it, and then she saw the wind chime that I hung up, at the bedroom window, she got really angry and took it down, and then I shouldn't hang things like that during this period. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you're not supposed to have wind chimes in your bedroom, if I'm not wrong.
Is it very auspicious to hang it there?
Yeah, it's I don't know whether I remember this correctly, but somebody once told me that if you have a set of wind chimes in your room, then you're inviting the unknown in.
I see.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Quite interesting.
Vanessa, which part of Marine Parade was this house?
Marine Terrace.
Marine Terrace.
So it's right beside the Siglap Park connector, and right behind. Yeah, then there's East Coast Park on the other side, opposite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did your family ever rent out the house?
No.
Okay.
We bought it, yeah, and then we sold it.
Don't be paranoid lah, Noel.
No, I was just thinking about this dude that murdered Felicia.
Oh.
Yeah, this Daniel fellow, right?
He's
and then
around Marine Terrace.
Yeah, Marine Terrace as well. So I
Marine
just-
Crescent. Yeah,
I just thought we hit the jackpot, and maybe they rented out the house, but no.
But that is a HDB block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
definitely.
and Vanessa, yours is HDB as well, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
And Marine Terrace and Marine Crescent around that area are known to be very spooky.
Yeah, why is that, man?
One theory has it, but I don't know. This is just all my uncle saying. They said that it's near to the sea. So when we
Okay.
talk about sea, right? Sea, man, paranormal activities is more active by the seaside.
Right.
Yeah, that's their theory, lah.
Yeah, and I think back then, a lot of the land in
It's
the East
reclaimed.
Coast area. Yeah.
It's reclaimed then.
Reclaimed, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so from East Coast, Vanessa, we're gonna take you to Boston, right? Because you had an encounter in a restaurant toilet.
Mm.
Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so I was living in Boston in the US at the time, and then one day I was dining in a restaurant with my mom who was visiting.
Mm.
And it's a restaurant that I had visited about 2 to 3 times before this incident. Nothing ever happened. Everything was really normal. So that day when I went to use the toilet and went into one of the cubicles, suddenly out of nowhere, there was this very clear voice that I heard that said, "Get off here now."
Huh.
Like as if someone was like protecting me by warning me to, quickly get out of there or something bad would happen. So I don't know if that, voice was like in my, shouting out in my head or something that was very close to my ears, because that voice was definitely very, very clear, and the message they sent, it was very, very clear.
Mm-mm.
Was it an aggressive voice?
No, it was more of like a sense of urgency. Like you can tell that that voice is meant to like helping me, like quickly get out of here, like that kind of intention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it sound
Or
that-
something bad will happen. Yeah.
Okay. But did anything bad happen after that?
No. So after that, when I went back to my seat, actually, I didn't say anything. We were eating, and then my mom actually went into, the bathroom as well. And then when she came out, I think she was a little bit pale, or a little bit doesn't seem right on her expression. So I asked her like, "Oh, did you feel anything?" And then she just like nodded her head and just like continue to eat.
Is she
Okay.
is she hiding something from you?
I don't know. She didn't say anything, and she's not the type that will, just mention or type to feel anything or so. So I felt it was kind of weird as well.
I see.
Mm.
Okay. That's interesting though. But you didn't ask your mom after that, like when you got back to the hotel, do you ask
Yeah,
her
you should at
anything
least
about this?
instigate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
she-
would.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't want to say anything. So
Mm.
I didn't want to continue pushing her to say it.
Maybe she don't want to spill the bean.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm,
At that
maybe.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you all are having good time, right? So I mean,
Mm.
you want to like demolish that good time.
Is your mom
Yeah.
awake now?
No, she's the type that might go to sleep.
Okay. Like get
You're
in
gonna
touch
ask
with her.
her, help
Get
her.
in, yeah. Ask her tomorrow.
Noel very persistent,
Yeah.
by the way.
Because
Yeah?
I want to know, man. I want to know what she felt.
Hey, sometimes moms have. I mean, this is just in general, but mothers in general. They can feel. They can feel whatever their children or whatever they are going through. Actually,
Mhm.
if they are feeling fear, they can know.
Yeah, because I feel that they beat the same heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah.
True.
Mm.
Are you saying I'm correct, bro?
You. It's very hard to deny you.
Okay, Vanessa. So from Boston, we're gonna move all the way down to New York City.
Wow.
Yes.
And then you were at a Marriott hotel. I'm gonna say Marriott because if they ever want to sue me, I'm gonna tell them how much I love the hotel.
I mean, I love their hotels as well. I continue staying in them.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hey, are you a member?
Yes.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened in this particular hotel in New York City?
Yeah. Okay. So I would usually stay in a hotel in New York City overnight before my international flight back home from JFK. So I checked in at one of the hotels, like the Marriott hotels. Should I say on the east side? Just a little hint there. And it was my first dropping hints along the way. It was basically my first time staying in this particular hotel. So I was given a big corner room. And then when I entered, I didn't really feel, that good in this room like I normally would in other hotel room I stayed at. So something just felt a little bit like off and different. But I didn't think too much about it. So I went out to get dinner. And then when I came back to the room, hand in hand with my dessert, right? And then I went to the desk area to like watch a show on my laptop. I just like felt this like presence in the big space behind me. So basically the desk area where I sat, my back was facing this big space with a bed behind me.
Mm.
And basically, I just like chanted, because I'm Buddhist. So I just chanted like some verses over and over again, and I held onto my amulet. I had it near my chest. So thankfully, nothing bad happened. But the next morning, after I left the room and checked out, I noticed that like my amulet casing actually had a crack on it.
What is strange?
Yeah, and I didn't have it before, because I usually will take it out and then look at it, and then before I put it on or take it off.
Wow.
Yeah. When amulets like this crack, right? It's because it's your first line of defense. So it usually means that the amulet has protected you, and then therefore there's this crack. Yeah, I've had this amulet before. This was when I just started doing my paranormal work, so I was very green. So this guy who's a Thai Buddhist, he gave me this scroll, right? So it's this copper scroll, and it's got this glass casing. And then there's one time when everything was just going wrong. And then when I got back home, right, the inside of this glass casing was burnt. Like you see these burnt marks. Yeah, so I thought that was very unique. I couldn't explain why there was these burn marks on the inside of the glass, but then they told me that it protected me from whatever harm that was going to come my way. So I think that crack that you had on your amulet, it's probably one of the it protected you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I thought so too.
What kind of?
I was saying, yeah, I heard about the amulets and the casing,
Yeah.
this kind of stories before. Yeah.
What kind of Buddhist are you, Vanessa?
I am the Theravada Buddhist, so in the Thai side.
Interesting. So how many amulets do you have? Like with you, do you have a lot of them? Is it something you believe in?
I usually have one, because it was given by this very high senior monk
Okay.
that's quite well respected. Yeah, so I usually like hang it around my neck whenever I head outside my home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So since you're a Thai Buddhist, right? Let's talk about what you experienced in Phuket, Thailand.
Phuket.
And this was in 2014.
Correct.
Okay. So before we talk about whatever you experienced, was it a seaside resort? Was it up on a hill? Could you give us a bit of description?
Yep. It's actually up on the hill. It's near basically the view of our villas are all facing the Patong beach. Yeah,
Okay.
it's supposed to be a very nice resort when you look at the pictures, but when we go there, not really.
You
What
had a bad
happened?
experience, huh?
Yeah.
Could you tell us what happened when you were there in
Yeah.
2014?
Yeah, so basically at this resort was the first and only time something seemed to be like playing a trick on me. So we were on a team retreat, and then 4 of us were actually staying in a 2-story villa. And then me and my roommate were actually staying on the lower floor.
Yeah.
And then my other 2 colleagues staying on the floor above, which has like a small swimming pool. So that morning, about like 7 a.m. on the day of our departure, like my roommate actually like showered and then told me that she'll be heading upstairs to join the my other 2 colleagues by the pool. So when I actually got out after showering and all that, I saw my roommate and my other 2 colleagues pointing like outside my room, pointing at the door, because it's transparent and it's those sliding doors, right?
Yeah.
So apparently my roommate had like wanted to get something from her room, but couldn't get in because the doors were locked. So our door, like I said before, is those transparent sliding door, which you have to like push the 2 doors together in the middle before you can lock it from the inside.
Yeah.
And the lock is those like thumb turn lock, which
Yeah.
will have a like clear locking sound when you fully turn it and lock it, right? So in my head, when I was trying to rationalize this, there's no way my roommate could have locked it when she left.
Yeah.
And also, we tested the lock after that. It wasn't loose or anything. So it really gave me the goosebumps when I think about it. And
Wow.
there was also like other weird experiences that happened to others staying in other villas as well. So like my management team who got there like a day earlier than the rest of the team actually stayed in one villa and they heard like dogs howling at night. And my other colleague who stayed also in another villa saw like a dark human shadow like floating above her at night.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I'm sure you know why Phuket is as haunted as it is now. I'm sure you know why, right?
Yes, because of that incident that last time. Yeah. The tsunami.
The Boxing Day tsunami.
Mm.
Yeah, it's something that I think no matter how hard the Thais try
To revive.
they cannot get rid of so many souls because so many innocent people died, whether it's from children to adults to the elderly. Like just so many people died, and so many people have got unfinished business. Each and every single one of them, right? So you're talking about thousands, man. Yeah, like I think Phuket is probably one of the most haunted places in Thailand now, for unfortunate reasons. An ex-girlfriend of mine, she was there on holiday with her family, and she told me about this thing that happened. I mean, she tried calling me, but for some reason I didn't answer. And the family were in a villa also on a hill, and all of them could hear this gong, like somebody was hitting a gong.
So
But-
loud.
Yeah, but it was in the villa, so it didn't sound like it's coming from outside.
Okay.
So then everybody panicked, everybody woke up, everybody got into the whole area because they thought it was coming from outside, but they could hear it from the inside. But the moment they got to the hall, then something started pounding the door, but they couldn't open the door. And then the gong just got louder and louder and louder, and then finally it stopped.
Scary.
Yeah, and then of course none of them could sleep, right, for the rest of the night. Yeah, so that's my that's something I heard about Phuket, you know, and I've heard like so many stories from other people about their holidays in that part of the world, and I don't think it's ever going to be pleasant. I personally won't go there though.
But I still think Phuket is a very nice place to go.
Would you go?
Man, they got a lot of activities there. Water sports.
Yeah, but the water
All kinds
sports
of,
everywhere in the world, man. You can go to East Coast Park and there's water sports next to the lagoon.
But they have what's that? Rough what's the sport? I forget already. But I know you do I forget the names. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad with all this kind of terminology. But yeah. You got a lot of water sports. Just to summarize it and just to generalize it.
Yeah. No, I okay. I'm not telling people not to go to Phuket. I'm saying like, you know, you can go.
But be cautious.
Yeah, you got to be prepared. I think you got to go there with protection. Yeah, and then you got to be, you just got to be aware that whatever that's there, it's basically they're lost souls. All they want, they're just trying to get people to help them move on to the next stage.
But lost souls will not disturb people surround. I mean, whoever is around that area, right?
Sometimes, you know, I think especially if our energy is in sync with them, right? Because we're talking about thousands of them, and then there are also thousands or millions of tourists that come in and out. So if our energies are in sync, then they might feel that, okay, this person may be able to help me, like, you know. That's the way I see it in my head. So
is that the same kind of energy that you felt, Vanessa, where you felt that the energy want to connect with you?
Honestly, I didn't feel. I only felt something was like there when I was, because we had a team project, right, and we finished really late at night, like 3 a.m. So my roommate and I actually were walking back uphill. And then it was completely pitch dark. We had to use our phone torchlights to actually, walk up.
Wow.
And then we just felt it's very eerie, very creepy, that kind of feeling. Yeah. But other than that, not really. Yeah. During the room lock incident, not really. I didn't feel anything.
But do you believe that probably all these lost souls might try to find their way to communicate with you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we were already kind of aware because, we knew of the incident that happened in Phuket before we go there. So when the company actually selected, that our team actually selected that place, we were a bit like cautious already.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we brought you, because you were there. But to the viewers and the listeners, we brought you from the United States, right? So you started from
Singapore.
Yeah, from Singapore,
Marine Terrace.
Marine Terrace, to Boston, to New York
York,
City, and then we
to
got to Phuket. And now we're gonna go to Johor Bahru,
Wow.
and that's not too long ago, September
Okay.
2017.
Ooh.
Which resort were you in Johor? Like you must tell us which resort.
Ooh.
What?
Should I
Okay,
text you guys instead?
no. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. You must say yes or no. Okay, was it the KSL resort?
No.
What? How many other resorts are there in Johor?
Let it be unknown, okay? Let it be unknown.
Maybe I'll give you the name after the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Is it near the causeway?
Somewhat near.
Somewhat near the beach. Near a beach.
Are we gonna do guessing?
Yeah, I know where it is, really, bro.
Where?
I can't say it here. She can say it here.
Near the beach. Okay.
Okay. No, it's not.
It's not near.
Okay.
It's not near the beach. It's some. Okay, maybe I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
No worries.
You tell me offline. Okay, so let's not lose focus.
Yeah.
Resort in Johor. What happened?
Mm.
Okay, again on a company retreat in this resort in Johor, and then my roommate and I were actually given a corner room right at the end, the far end. I don't know why I always have this luck
What?
with corner rooms.
Yeah.
But so on the last night of our retreat, a group of us were actually in one of the rooms on the first floor, just playing games, chatting, and it was getting quite late already, past midnight, around like 2-3 a.m. So I decided to like leave the group to head back to my room on the second or third floor. And then when I left the room and was walking to the lift, so the lift area is actually quite a far walk from this room that I was in. And then again, when you go up to the second or third floor, again, you have to walk a very long way from the lift all the way back to the room, right?
Mm.
So during this whole, time when I first stepped out of, my friend's room and was walking to the lift, already something felt kind of off. So other than the path that you're walking on, which was lit up, in this warm lighting that wasn't really particularly bright, but you're basically surrounded by, pitch black darkness, which had like plants and trees there, right, on one side. So I just had a very uneasy feeling, like something was like staring at you as you walk down alone, because there was completely no one. I was the only one walking outside. And then it felt like it was not just one, it was like a lot of them, like just staring at you, that feeling when you're like in a zoo, but then you are the animal instead, and everyone is like staring at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I later heard like from a senior colleague in another department that that she can see that. So they say that they're mostly harmless. They just want to observe from like afar.
Yep.
Yeah.
And was this the only experience you had at the resort?
Yeah, that was the only time. And it happened quite late, because that was the only time when it was about 2-3 a.m.
Yeah.
Other times I got back to the room like quite early or so. Yeah. Because we had a lot of activities in the day.
You mentioned about they being harmless and just being, I mean, they just want to observe you. Do entities do that? Just observe a human do their stuff or what?
Yeah, I think sometimes they're curious. Sometimes there are a lot of entities that are scared as well. They're scared of us as some of us are
Scared of them.
Yeah. It's the same.
Vice versa lah.
Yeah. So, I always tell folks, when you think of ghosts, right, you got to think of them as people, like different types of people.
Okay.
They're the good, they're the bad,
Yeah.
they're the shy. There's those that would not hesitate to make contact.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So, Vanessa, are you going to tell us which resort this is?
Yes,
It may
air.
it may
Yeah.
most probably close down because they not had business for like over a year.
Or probably it will pick up
It's-
right after this show.
Yeah. No, but then we can't go. But I do know there are a lot of nice people from Johor that watch us every week. So maybe,
Yeah.
if they are paranormal enthusiasts, maybe they will go and then they get more business, you know. She goes,
Maybe.
Hey, Indra.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Vanessa. I got to cut you off for a bit.
Yeah.
I just realized why it's so cold today.
Why?
You didn't turn off the fan. No, because usually before we start the show, the fan is turned off, and then today I just like, why is it so cold today, man? It's like I've got goosebumps from the start.
You just add on to the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Man. Yeah.
So, Vanessa, you spoke about your mom, and then we know that your mom can feel things as like you. But what about your dad?
My dad, ever since he started meditating, and he's all into the whole Buddhism, he's more serious about it. So he does a lot of meditation and chanting. And when he does that, I don't know, that's why I keep questioning him. Like, the more you do it, I feel like the more you sense and see this kind of thing and experience this kind of thing.
Yeah, because when you meditate, you open up your senses, and then you're more aware of your surroundings. I think spiritually, you would attract them. Yeah, because it's exactly what I always tell people. If you feel that you're gonna be affected by entities a lot, and you know that it's a problem, then when you start meditating, you would be able to communicate with the things around you. And with your dad being all spiritual, I think it's to his benefit.
Yeah, because his incident was very scary. Like, I wouldn't even want to experience those kind of stuff.
What happened to your dad?
This was he was on a business trip, and then he checked into this 5-star hotel in Hong Kong. So it was way past midnight already. So at the check-in counter, somehow the system messed up the booking and couldn't find my dad's hotel booking. So the hotel staff actually told my dad they couldn't get him a room. And, it's really past midnight at that point, right? So my dad was feeling quite annoyed.
Of course,
he just had a very long flight from the UK and just wanted to quickly check in and shower. So he insisted on just just give me a room. It's quite late to find another hotel right now. So in the end, they finally got him a room. They upgraded him and gave him this corner suite. And then after he showered and was lying on the bed with his eyes closed, right, to meditate, which is his usual habit before sleeping, he actually heard the sound of curtains being pushed back and forth.
Ooh.
So yeah, he opened his eyes and then he saw this lady in red pulling the curtains back and forth. And at one point, she probably sensed that my dad can see her, so she stopped the whole curtains act and just floated towards him.
Whoa.
And then my dad was the very fearless kind. He slept in cemeteries during his army days and all that, right? So he just closed his eyes and chanted really loudly the whole Buddhist scripture. And then when he ended, he opened his eyes and he saw that the entity just disappeared after that. And he just continued staying in the room for 2 nights, which is I think is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Well, he got the balls.
Hey,
man,
I want to be friends with your dad.
He got the balls to do that, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Salute, man.
Yeah. I think your dad will be my kind of friend. Is your dad in Singapore?
No, he's currently overseas. He's staying overseas.
Oh man. Okay, when this whole pandemic is over and he does come visit Singapore, I would love to meet him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we can bounce stories. Yeah. What else has your dad experienced?
Currently in his home. So
currently?
in Egypt. Yeah.
Where?
Oh man, this
in Egypt.
In Egypt.
Yeah.
Cairo, Egypt.
In Alexandria, Egypt. The old capital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has been having the what they say about sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but he felt something pressing on his chest when he was sleeping.
Every night?
Twice already.
Oh,
yeah,
twice.
twice.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, I wanted to go visit, but after he told me that story, I didn't want to anymore.
No, man, you gotta visit your old man.
You have to visit him for the right reason, right?
Yeah.
Not for the things that you
That's
fear.
You know what? After today's app, right, we're gonna have a new rule that everybody that comes on the show,
Yeah.
they have to disclose venues or locations. Yeah, yeah. If you're gonna talk about a hotel, you gotta tell us exactly where it is. So, Vanessa, would you like to tell us which resort in Johor you're talking about?
Actually, one person got it right. Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah,
somebody got it right.
One person.
it's a golf. It's a golf course, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a golf course.
What? Guys, read to me. I don't see anything.
Okay, wait. Sounds like a golf course resort.
What?
Yeah, it should be a golf course resort.
So, somebody got it right, but that's not the answer.
At least we know it's a golf course resort.
Bloody hell.
It starts with L.
L.
Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down on my whiteboard. Starts.
You see the amount of persistence in Noel tonight.
Yeah,
It just overcome him, man.
I'm gonna get an answer.
He's just consumed with all this persistence.
If you're a Johorian and you're watching this, can you please tell me which bloody resort in Johor starts with L
Yeah.
that has a golf course? If not, I'm gonna ask Sultan Ibrahim to come after.
Get him to the show, man.
Don't worry, guys. You'll have the answers after the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Vanessa, do you mind if you stay on the line because we're gonna open up questions to the viewers. Yeah, if you guys got a question, no, whatever. If you guys got questions for us, can you please leave it in the comments, and then we will. If you got a question for Vanessa, Indra, or myself, just shoot, and then we will do our best to answer. In the meantime, we have Leaping that has bought us a coffee, so thank you so much, Leaping.
Wow, thank you, Leaping. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we have comments on our comment section.
Yeah. Any questions?
Oh, you want questions? Okay, let me find questions instead of comments.
Yeah. Just questions. Almost 11 o'clock.
Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Someone has just not comment at the same time also asking a question. Is it Lotus Desaru Beach Resort? Question mark.
Vanessa.
Wow. People are just
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll review it. It's not, but it's the one below, the comment below.
a comment below. It seems that there's so many comments. I cannot.
Okay, Vanessa, help us out. Why don't you read the comments? Because whatever you see is not what we see.
The one by Marvin.
Oh, Marvin. Okay.
Marvin.
Let me see. Oh, okay, wait. No, Marvin comment about amulets.
Come on, bro.
No, I cannot see any comment by Marvin here.
Vanessa, help me,
Oh my
please.
god. This is paranormal, man. Oh my god.
It's Lake Grandeur.
Oh, Lake Grandeur. I never heard of this place though.
Wow.
Lake Grandeur. It sounds very
L-E.
grand.
L-E. L-E. Lake Grandeur Palm.
Oh, Lake Grandeur.
Le Grandeur. Wow.
Okay. I don't think a lot of viewers are ever going to visit this resort. But guys, go visit the KSL resort if you want a place with a shopping mall. They don't pay me for saying this, but it's a place I love going. Just don't go for the stupid New Year's Eve parties or the Christmas parties, yeah, because it's just horrible. Yes.
You can just scare people off.
Yeah, man. It's just horrible.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't.
We have from a question from Daniel Ali.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel Ali.
Hey, GFS.
Yo.
I got a question for Noel.
Oh, okay.
During your ghost hunting time, have
Yo.
you ever stopped by or heard about Haunted View Mental Hospital? Haunted View
Haunted View?
Mental Hospital.
No. I've heard of Hillview.
Oh, Hillview.
Yeah, Hillview. Hillview Hospital is somewhere near Sembawang.
Okay.
I've not been in there for a investigation, but I was in there for a production, and but I wasn't there throughout the day, so I was only in there for like a short while. Then I did my scene and I left. But everybody that I've spoken to that have done productions in this bloody place have experienced like really bad stuff. Like they have had camera crew that got possessed. They have had talents that have been possessed. Like really bad stuff. Like this one guy told me, right?
Yeah.
They had somebody missing. So it was a makeup artist that was missing. And then because everybody's wrapping up, man.
Yeah.
And then they could hear this sound, like. And then they're like, okay. So they're looking for her. Then it sounded like it's coming from upstairs.
Yeah.
So they went up and then they found her. She was facing a wall and she was just rocking lah. So she was hitting her head against the wall. Yeah.
Wow.
So Hillview Hospital. It was a mental institution, and then after it became a camp for refugees. If I'm not wrong, it was the Vietnamese refugees. Yeah, but I know it's very, very haunted.
Scary, man.
Yeah, one of my old childhood friends runs a security company, so they run the CCTVs in this hospital now, and they see a lot of stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I hope that answers your question, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel Ali, for the question.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, you guys got questions for Vanessa? We never done this, right? Like on the line.
Yeah.
We kept somebody on the line. She's just waiting.
Okay, I have a question for Vanessa.
Yeah.
Okay. After all those experience you have, right? Finally, man, you yourself, you have grown with that experience itself. Do you still fear this kind of entities, or you have grown up to the next level where it taught me something? Right now, I think I'm more aware of all these entities and I know how to deal with them.
I mean, there's still going to be fear because they always pop out of nowhere. I can't really like sense or anything. Yeah, so it just happens when I least expect it. So, I mean, if something suddenly pops out of nowhere and like scares me, whether it's by voice or by sight, I'll definitely feel scared.
You get shocked lah.
Yeah, and scared as well, depending on how they look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Visual is always scary, man.
Yeah.
I have to admit that to see something visually, wow, that is so scary.
Yeah, but I think if you don't see, but you hear or you feel, that freaks you out as well, right?
True.
Like, you would want to know what's there. But sometimes they don't let you. And then you just feel like something touch you.
Yeah, they play.
You just hear a voice. But Vanessa, would you...
I feel like all these things, like my experiences, always happens when I'm alone.
Okay.
So if I feel like if there's someone with me and such a thing happens, I'll feel less fear. I think.
Yeah. Would you still want to become a paranormal investigator?
No way.
Why not? Because you already experienced all this. So
yeah.
I think if you just focus, I mean, you don't have to be on camera, but maybe you have this gift, right? So that you can help.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I don't know, because my most recent experience was like last Jan, and even though it's like a sleep paralysis, and I feel like it's still something I can't explain, but it still like scares me like such a thing happens.
Yeah,
I see.
Out of nowhere.
Wow.
Maybe tomorrow you would text either one of us.
Yeah.
With a new experience.
Yeah. Okay, we have a question for Vanessa here.
Yes.
Right? From our viewers. They ask you, right? Vanessa, can you always see them or sort of sense them? Referring to the experience that you have shared just now.
No. So I saw a question by Marvin, right? So no. The only time I saw it was my first experience, which is with the small little figure that ran across my outside my bedroom door. But other than that, it just comes out of nowhere. Like I won't expect it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gifted in that sense, where people can really like sense it, when they step into a room or whenever they enter a new location. For me, I can't. It just like, yeah.
But
I'm not at that level yet.
But weird things happen most of the time for you when you are in that situation. When you encounter a lot of weird stuff, right?
Yeah, correct.
That's how you know and would at least analyze that. Okay, there's some paranormal activities going on here.
Yeah, it's pretty infrequent. It's not really like every time or on a very frequent basis. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
But I mean, it's so interesting, man, to hear about Vanessa's story. She traveled all around the world and get to experience all this in every aspect of her journey.
Yeah, I feel it's all little tiny signs. It's whether you want to acknowledge this to be like something that leads to a bigger picture. That's what I feel,
Noel is just being persistent.
No, man. Yeah, because there is a reason. Because when I listen to you talk, right, you don't sound like someone that's very negative. You don't sound like someone who has got like low vibrations. You sound like someone who's confident, someone who's a go-getter. So to me, right, there's no reason why these entities should disturb you. But I feel that you have got a gift that you're just not using. Yeah, that's my take on it.
What do you think, Vanessa?
There's also like, that's a good point, because there are some people that actually told me to check like my, in the Chinese they call it 八字, which is like some Chinese like destiny chart kind of thing.
Okay.
So apparently there was some calculation that could check if this 八字, this chart is more on the heavy or light side based on your date and time of birth. So I just for fun, just did it and asked the person to help me. And apparently mine was below average, which means that it was on the really lighter side, which could result in like more encounters with the paranormal, according to the Chinese.
There you go.
So I don't know if,
So are you gonna say that? Are you gonna say, Noel Boyd, you are right?
Could be right.
Give him credit lah. Vanessa, just give him credit for tonight. He's been yearning for it.
No, I just want to help her. Like,
I know.
Because these incidents not incidents, these encounters are going to continue happening. Yeah. And if you were to be like your dad and you start meditating, then a lot of things will become a lot clearer.
Your dad is a very cool guy lah.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
But if I meditate and then it goes to his level of seeing that type of things.
Yeah, but when you meditate, right? No, it sounds scary, right?
Yeah.
That you will see stuff that he sees, but then when you start meditating and you become one with the universe or whatever your beliefs are, whatever you see is not going to scare you.
Yeah.
Then, like, your dad saw that figure in red, it didn't scare him. Yeah. It's going to be the same thing for you, I guarantee.
And at the same time, you can get guidance from your father.
Yeah.
He's there.
That's true.
Yeah. He's there.
Yeah, and I say this from experience because like whatever I see doesn't scare me. And I really wish sometimes I can meditate so I wouldn't be afraid of like cockroaches. No, because
serious, cockroach of all things, bro.
Yeah, because I get like when I do my meditation and all, so I'm not afraid of whatever I encounter when I do my paranormal investigations. But I wish that sometimes I can apply it to other aspects in life. Yeah. So Vanessa, start meditating tonight. I will send you some links. Then you become.
I will try.
Wow. Okay, we have a last question here. Sorry, we have a last question here from our viewers. Noel, when is your second book will be out? Do you even have a second book?
No, man. I've not even started writing. So many things are happening, but I don't know. I really don't want to say when I would release another book. There's no plans yet.
On being optimistic, right? Definitely there will be, right?
Yeah, 100%. As long as I'm alive, I would write another book, but
Let's go.
just not yet. There's other stuff for me to do. But in the meantime, go
Yeah.
to the library and get my book.
Yeah.
But thanks for that. Who asked that question?
Aninda Wati.
Okay. I know who that is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. It seems like we have a very good show tonight.
Of course, man.
Amazing.
Always a good show with you. Vanessa, thank you so much for
Thank
being part of the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hey,
Oh, you're welcome.
it's been an honor, Vanessa.
Yeah. Please think about what I just told you. I hope it makes sense. I'll pester you later on.
All right, I'll review the other hotels later on as well.
Yay! Okay, if you can say hi to your dad and mom for us. Okay?
Yeah, I will.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
All
you're
right.
welcome.
See you, Vanessa.
See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yo, brother Indra.
Wow. Amazing, man, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Amazing. Man,
Yeah.
her story really inspire people. Lah.
Yeah, I was chatting with her on Twitter, and then she sent in a form online to be on the show, which is something you guys can do. If you don't want to fill up a form, it's fine. Let us know in a DM. Just send us a DM on the Ghost Falls Singapore Facebook page, and then we'll get in touch with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those out there, and for those who are viewing and listening to our podcast, please do show your support by buying us a coffee at www.buymeacoffee.com/GFSTV.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So I think it's the end for this app.
Wow.
Yeah, this episode has been really good. Yeah, so like I said, if you guys want to be on the show, let us know. If you guys know someone that can sponsor our show, even nicer, let us know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope to see you guys live next week. Yeah.
Yeah, live next week. I just want to end this with this because I was talking to someone the other day, and I think it's very important that we all just be ourselves. Like, no matter what scenario you are in your life, no matter what age, if you can be yourself, I think you win like this huge battle. Because a lot of people just put on this
Fake
false front.
persona.
Yeah. Don't. Just be yourself.
Yes.
If people cannot accept who you are, it's fine because you will meet people that can.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like Nirvana used to say, "Come as you are."
Oh yeah. I remember the song.
Yeah.
I remember the song. Yeah.
Come as you are, man. I know I cannot play the guitar right now. I wish I can
I'm
sing that.
imagining
I can sing that song for you, okay? Right now, if you give me the tune.
No.
The melody.
We will avoid this.
Okay, no.
Get off there.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the viewers and listeners who tune into Haunted Hour podcast. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hope to see you again next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you again next week.
My
Good night,
name is
sweet
Indra.
dreams.
My name is Indra Sahib.
My name is Noel Boyd.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.